Hi everyone, welcome to my Virtue Makeup tutorial. I'm going to show you how you can make your face look different and how you can just live your life a little bit better, because you know, why not? So the first thing we're going to get started with is foundation, this one to be exact. Love is the most important virtue and it's basically the foundation of your character. It really determines if you'll be respected. Regardless if you express love towards your friends, your family, or your partner, love is really a virtue that, you know, will be valued for the rest of your life. It kind of helps develop trust, and that's always important. Am I right? I'm right. So you're going to want to use a foundation that matches your skin tone. Whew. So, I mean, I'll admit that this doesn't match my skin tone perfectly, but I mean, it's close enough to like where you can't really tell. So I mean, you're just gonna slather it up. I mean, you're just gonna go all out. You might get it in your hair. That's okay. That's fine. It just means you're committed. Like all over your face. Don't worry about streaks, if there's streaks or anything, because we're gonna blend it in the end, and it's gonna look more natural. So don't worry about how harsh it may look right now. Don't forget your neck. So now we're gonna move on to concealer, and it's gonna be used to hide the dark circles under your eyes. And again, you're gonna want to find one that matches your skin tone. This represents silence. It's a virtue that makes you seem modest and selfless. Be proud of who you are and love yourself, but at the same time, you kind of don't want to flaunt it and, you know, be braggy. You don't need to tell everyone that you have the best hair or the fastest car or flaunt, you know, things like that, because it really makes everyone feel like shit. Our goal should be to build each other up, not break each other down. Be nice to everyone. And if it looks a little bit harsh right now, don't worry about it because we're going to blend it. So now we're going to move on to eyeshadow. This is a palette of like, I don't know, like 50 colors. And it's going to represent humor, which really builds someone's character. It defines someone as serious or laid back. As for me, I'm a very serious person, and this is a very serious video. And you know, I seriously want to educate people on how to apply makeup who are curious, and you know, just why not, you know? I mean, it's fun. And I also figured instead of making several videos, like just focusing on one element of makeup, I would just make one video with like everything. So, I mean, you learn everything in like, what, how long is this video gonna be? Like a minute? So if you really want to go for like a more dramatic look, I'm using a dark blue. And you can extend it to your eyebrows to get that kind of like smoky look. It looks kind of uneven right now, it's not evenly distributed, but I mean, we're gonna blend it, so like don't worry about it. Don't forget to highlight the inside. I mean, it's looking good already. I don't even have to finish my makeup. This is all I need. Now, if anything kind of looks wonky, it's just because my mirror that I'm using is like 10 feet away, and I'm not wearing my contacts, so like I can't see anything. But I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Now, our next up is eyeliner, and this is where it gets really fun. This is going to represent creativity, because eyeliner is an art, and it's like painting. And like painting, eyeliner takes years to perfect, and I'm pretty sure you can major in eyeliner in some art universities. There's two kind of categories that you can do when you're doing eyeliner. Make them sharp and or make them big. Make your wings big enough to fly away from all your problems, and sharp enough so you can stab a man. And you know what, I'm kind of feeling both today, so we'll do one eye sharp and one eye really big. I made this wing really sharp because I'm ready for a fight and I'm ready to win. And so are you. But for the other eye, I'm going to do kind of a big wing so I can just rise to the heavens and be the perfect star that I am and I know that you can be. And here it is. Here is the wing that's able to fly and the wing that's able to kill. Now, this one's going to be optional because it's a little dangerous. This one's going to represent bravery, and bravery allows you to jump at opportunities, you know, and I mean, this is essentially a weapon. It really does take courage for someone to use this for the first time, but it's fun because what girl doesn't like a sense of danger? You could really risk losing an eye. You could pinch your eyelid and rip it off. There's a lot of precautions you need to take. And in some cases, your eye might bleed, and I ain't about that demon life, so just make sure you're being really careful. And now for mascara, which represents growth. For obvious reasons. Because much like your eyelashes are going to grow, you are going to grow as a human being. You were a little baby, and now here you are. You went from an embryo to a full-fledged young adult. Unless you were one of the kids from Toddlers and Tiaras, in which case you went to full-fledged young adult at age 4. Now the key to getting fuller, thicker lashes is to keep doing more than one coat. You want to go for somewhere between 7 and 10 coats, just so you know for sure that your eyelashes are at their full potential and they're not just like lying to you. We're going for the natural look here. Now we're moving on to one of the most crucial parts of makeup, your eyebrows. So this is my Brow Wiz, and it's gonna represent intelligence because, you know, if you're a whiz, you're kind of intelligent. Intelligence is really one of the most important and the most valuable of the virtues. Knowledge is the key to the door of success. And that door's pretty sick. I mean, it's like gold-plated and has carvings of ancient philosophers in it, like Aristotle, Plato, and Beyonce. And you don't need the key to ignorance because there is no lock. It's like a crappy screen door and everyone's invited. Don't accept that invitation. The point of the spool at the end is so that you can kind of like brush it out and it makes it look more natural. Because you don't want those like stank eyebrows, you know what I'm talking about. You know, you've seen the girls with those eyebrows. But the style of your eyebrows is really your choice. I'm going for thick and bold because I mean business and I'll fight you. Some people are really into the, you know, the whole arch. So if you want to emphasize your arch, you just gotta go up, down. Like look at that arch. That arch game is strong. It's like it works out at the gym for 10 hours straight. No bathroom breaks. And if your eyebrows don't look totally identical, that's totally okay, because guess what? Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. And now we're gonna move on to contouring, which is going to represent empathy. And I'll explain why in a minute. Now, I don't ever contour. I think I've done it like once. And it's not because I don't know how to do it or not good at it or anything. It's just I don't think it's for me. My face is already flawless. And if you're really going for that whole perfectly contoured Kim Kardashian face, that's what I'm about to show you. Now this is going to represent empathy because Kim's always complaining about how stressful her life is. And you know, I think a lot of it has to do with the frustration she gets from contouring. This way we'll really be able to feel her pain. Empathy is just one of those things that helps us understand a person better. And like a little trick that I like to do is you make a fish face and then you like contour that. And I mean, if it looks a little harsh, don't worry because we're gonna blend it. Frame the face. Don't forget the nose. Now, I don't have a highlighter, but if you did have a highlighter, you would use it on your cheekbones and then on your nose, and then, you know, I don't have that, so we're just gonna have to improvise. You don't really need it though, I mean, it looks fine just like this. Now get ready for our next bold choice, the lipstick. Confidence is the whole point of this tutorial, and that's what this lipstick is gonna represent. I just really want you to be confident in who you are. Some people find it on their own, and some people need help, and that's okay. Do whatever you need to feel good about yourself. And lipstick, for some people, really boosts their confidence. Lipstick your way through life, if you want. And if you're like Kendall or Kylie, whoever it is, they all look the same, who recently got their lips done. For some reason, girls just like bigger lips. I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess you can use lipstick to make an illusion that you got bigger lips. So, I mean, you're really gonna go for that, like, Miranda Sings kind of look. And you're just gonna go outside your normal lip area. And don't worry if it looks kind of, like, crazy, because we're gonna blend it. Alright, so the last thing to do is we just have to blend. You're gonna use a blending brush. This one is broken, but I mean, it still works. It's a brush. It does the thing, you know? I don't know what brand this one is because the handle snapped off, but it doesn't really matter. Use your hand if you need to. So contouring is gonna really represent acceptance, because now that you're here, you're gonna accept what you've done to yourself. Contouring really locks all your makeup into place, you know? Like, honestly, there's no going back now. And that's essentially it. Don't I look just... Oh, hey! Look who decided to join us. Let's do your makeup next. Here. You want a good? Well, that concludes today's tutorial, so thank you for watching, and have a great day. Bye. Say bye. See ya.